Back in college, I used to work the night shift at a convenience store. Then, out of nowhere, 10 years later, my old boss calls me up and says,
"Hey, you want to take over my store?"
He went on about how I had the best boss mindset and the strongest sense of responsibility. He was really pushing for me to buy it. And to sweeten the deal, he offered it 30% off. So first thing I had to do, hire a night shift worker. One day, a girl shows up for an interview wearing a black hoodie, a face mask, the whole mystery vibe.
Ow. Do you have any openings for the night shift?
I check her some. She dropped out of high school. Her home address is kind of vague, and the whole time, she's fidgeting with something in her pocket, making this click 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 noise. Honestly, kinda sketchy. So I ask,
Is there a reason you only want to work at night?
she hesitates, then says,
I have other responsibilities during the day.
something about her felt off, but I hired her anyway. Then I noticed something weird. Every night at exactly midnight, she'd disappear into the storage room. One night, while closing out the register, I realized some canned coffee had gone missing, and the only person who went into the storage room around that time, her. So the next night, when she sneaks in, I follow her.
Alright, what exactly are you doing in here?
She jumps, drops her phone.
I was just calling my mom.
I check her call log, she was on a call. Then she tells me the truth. During the day, she takes care of her mum, who has cancer. And at night, she calls her, since it's the only time her mum is awake.
She usually wakes up around midnight anyway.
Fast forward to today, she's now my fiancée. One day, my future mother-in-law casually says,
You know, I used to come to this store a lot about 10 years ago.
Oh, that was before I took over.
Yeah, there was this young guy working the night shift back then. He'd always hand me a canned coffee and say, stay strong.
that was me.